You. Welcome to Debbie's Kitchen. Welcome to Debbie's Kitchen. Yes, guys. I'm not seeing anyone live yet, but I'm just going to go on with the questions I've been getting on Debbie's Kitchen concerning Nigerian snacks and Nigerian snacks business. There are lots of questions, lots of them coming in, and I'm so glad. I don't usually go live often because I don't know. I just like to sit down. I mean, do the recipe videos and rest. But I've had lots of questions recently, and guys, we need to talk about it. So if you are joining me now, welcome, welcome, welcome. You are so welcome. Yes, you are welcome to Debbie's Kitchen. Now I'm going to be answering your questions. Number one, somebody was asking me about Nigerian buns, and she was like, mine was not up to 50 pieces. How come your own is 50 pieces? And I said, well, I'm going to answer your questions in this video. Now, I had like 49 and a half, but my buns was really big. If your buns is not up to 50 pieces for 1 kg of flour, then two things may be wrong. Either your baking powder is not active or is not so active, or your ingredients, the ingredients you use, they are not accurate. Because if you use the right quantity of ingredients and their measurements, you are going to really get a very good quantity of buns. So you should get at least 49 to 50 pieces. Let me say minimum of 49 pieces using 1 kg of flour. If you use the right quantity of ingredients, I have ingredients and measurement videos on my channel, so you can check it out. So that is it. That is for that. Then question number 2, for samosa sheets. Yes, I recently uploaded video on samosa sheets. I showed 3 methods, but before then I uploaded another video that just showed how to make samosa sheets. Somebody was asking me, can I use it for spring roll? Yes, you can use it for spring rolls. It is even really good. In fact, I've tried different methods of making samosa sheet. That one is the best. Most methods, they absorb too much oil. I don't know if you have had that experience. If you have, please do comment. Most methods absorb so much oil, and you know, it becomes soggy. But if you use the right quantity of ingredients and measurement, use that third method rather. What am I saying? If you use that method that I did, the third method or the initial samosa sheet, you have very crispy spring roll recipe. Now, buns video with egg. Yes, I did a commercial buns video, ingredients and measurements. I did not put egg because I just want to be realistic. I feel if you add eggs, you won't make much profit. But some persons are telling me, how about egg? Okay, if you want to add eggs to your Nigerian buns, I will advise that every 1 kg of flour, add 2 eggs. Whether it is small size egg, medium size egg, big size egg, whichever size of egg you have, add 2 eggs. So if 1 kg, 2 eggs, 2 kg, 4 eggs, 3 kg, 6 eggs, like that. If you feel 2 eggs is going to be too much for you, add 1 egg if you must add. The most important thing is the right quantity of butter, and I have that ingredient on my channel. If you use that quantity of butter I use, your buns will come out really rich. And if your baking powder is active, it will come out really tasty, really rich. The butter is where the cocoa is. Yes, that's where the cocoa is. So that's for that. Then so I think I've talked about that. Yes, the other of my buns video, I did not include baking powder. Sorry, that was an oversight. So I had to do an updated video on ingredients and measurement. Please check my channel, you will see it. Whereby I included baking powder. I included baking powder and I included quantities too. So if you know the one you watched before did not have baking powder, there's another one, you will see updated version on that video. Check it and include the baking powder. So that is for that. Then measuring cup issues. I did a video on measurements of flour, and somebody said no, your cup is different, that they will have more cups of flour from 1 kg than I got. Yes, that is true. The flour I use, UK flour, is different from Nigerian flour. If it is UK flour, you are going to get less quantity of cup. I think their flour is heavier compared to Nigerian flour, whereby you get Nigerian flour weighs less, so you need more flour to make up to 1 kg. Unlike UK flour weighs more, you need less flour to make up to 1 kg. That's how the cups varies. But if you are in Nigeria, the kind of flour you'll be using should give you like 8 cups. It should give you at least 8 cups of flour accurately. A cup of flour, if you measure it well, it should be around 120 to 125 grams. So like 8 cups will give you 1 kg. 4 cups, 500 grams. If you measure it well, if you watch that video too on my channel, you will see how I measured my ingredients and their measurements. If you are just joining me on this live stream, you are so welcome. You are so welcome. Yeah. So what other question? Cost of ingredients. Yes. Before I go to cost of ingredients, some people are telling me, do I do master class? They want to learn how to make snacks. When am I doing class? They want to register. Anytime you see this video, I'm going to put the updates across. For now, I am not running any master class as regards teaching, but my super tanks will soon be up. And when that is up, if you want to join my you want to be part of my, you want to join my membership class or membership club, whereby you have access to me, ask me all the questions about your Nigerian snacks, about your business, you can join. I'm going to put that up too on my channel, so watch out for that. Then for master class too, for now I'm not. Let's see how, maybe sometime next year I'm going to run master class. If you want one-on-one coaching on any Nigerian snacks on business, you can contact me on that. I'm going to put that up when the time is right, so you can get those questions, those confusion. I can put you through all the Nigerian snacks, put you through all the method, put you through everything, and with that you can learn. As in, I'll make sure you get it. You will go through your mistake, you come back, you have access to me. So if you want to join my membership, anytime you see this video, you can also join my membership club or my class, and you have a lot to gain. Some of the questions you have on your mind, you are going to get them sorted out. I'm going to put you through, you won't struggle. So that's for that. Then now the main issue, cost of ingredients. Yes, I know so many persons in Nigerian snacks, they are like, see, we are not making profits. We are not making profits, and the cost of ingredients, it's not making sense. Now I'm going to tell you Nigerian snacks that we give you profits now that the cost of things have gone really high. I'm really going to be sincere with you. Snacks like chin chin, snacks like Nigerian egg rolls, egg roll recipe, and yes, chin chin Nigerian egg roll recipe, and peanuts. Except you are making them in really large quantity, even with that, the profit you will make or the profit margin will be very little. That's just the truth. So many persons won't tell you, they will teach you, you pay them. The profit margin will be very little, so you won't make so much profits from things like chin chin, peanut butter, and egg roll. You are not going to make so much profit. It's just the truth. Even if you want to go into any business, go into a business that will make profit. Nigerian snacks that will make profit now that things are expensive are like Nigerian puff puff, donuts, fish rolls, and the likes. Now puff puff, because the ingredients you need for puff puff is not much, you are easily going to make profit. Things like egg roll, that egg is expensive, flour is expensive, the oil to fry is expensive. There are 3 major ingredients that are expensive, so all those ones alone will take your profit. Apart from the fact that the cost of these ingredients are not even stable. You go to the market today, this is the price. You go tomorrow, prices have changed. So because of that, you are really not going to make much profits from things like egg roll and things like chin chin. So consider leaving those Nigerian snacks that are not giving you profit. See, but with the way things are expensive, this is not the time for you to go into a Nigerian snacks and be doing too many and be doing like 5 or 6. It will not work. I've done videos on this before. Things are too expensive. Focus on the one. There are some of you that are into like 3 or 4 Nigerian snacks, and you know that this particular one is the one giving you profit. Focus on that one that is giving you profit and leave the rest. I'm telling you, it may not be it may not be the popular advice, but if you are not running a philanthropic organization, you are want to make business, so focus on that one that is selling and actually leave the rest. That is just it. Focus on that one, then find how you can make that one better. Find how you can make that particular one better, as in find how you can make it profitable, so that people will like you can sell. Because if you are into like 4 or 5 Nigerian snacks, you're going to have issues. Number one, spreading your profits. it will not be enough, because the cost of things are not just have not just increased, it is increasing, meaning the increase is going to continue. It's not going to work. So focus on the one you know is selling. You know you are doing like 2 or 3, you know that this one is the one that is trying, and the profit you are making from that one, you're adding it to the ones that are not giving you profit because you just want to do something. No, it shouldn't be about doing something. It's about doing something that is profitable. So okay, now I'm going to be listing out what you can do to cope with the cost of things, or what you can do to cope in your Nigerian business now that things are a bit expensive. Number one thing you can do to cope with the cost of ingredients now that things are expensive is buy your ingredients in bulk. Yes, things are expensive, buy your ingredients in bulk. Buying your ingredients in bulk has a way of reducing costs. It has always worked. Bulk buy has always worked. Anytime things are expensive, bulk buy. Even if you cannot go for a bag, half a bag. If you cannot go for half a bag of flour, quarter bag, buy your ingredients in bulk. That will help. Then number two, thing that will help you in your Nigerian snacks business is focus on the Nigerian snacks that are selling. Focus on that one, because if you are doing just one Nigerian snacks or two and you buy your ingredients in bulk, the capital you have will be enough for it to go round. And if the capital is enough for it to go round, you can really make profit from it. And since that is the one that is selling and that's the one people are demanding from you, it is easy for you to make profit. Another thing is that particular snacks that you know that is selling and that you know that is doing well, make sure that you go and find how you can perfect that snack. See, you have competitors. You have competitors, as in you are plenty. Those people that are even selling are still teaching other people. So you have competitors. This is not the time for you to dull. This is the time for you to sharpen your skills in that snacks, as in go beyond the normal. Go beyond the normal. Take your time and do that particular Nigerian snacks very well. Do it well. Go beyond the normal. Okay, that's another thing. Then finally, make sure that you market. After you have gone beyond the market, see how you can market your snacks beyond the regular way that people do their own marketing, to your own in a unique way that will attract. And make sure that the taste of your snacks is exceptional. Find a way. You just have to find a way. If that is what you want to do, you just have to find a way to make sure that your snacks is exceptional. If you are joining me, welcome so much. I'm so glad to have you on Debbie's Kitchen live stream. I'm so glad to have you on Debbie's Kitchen live stream. Okay, another question. If I'm into any Nigerian snacks and the Nigerian snacks is not selling, what should I do? If it's not selling or you are not making profit, what should you do? I don't know if I tell you the answer to this question, sure you'll be happy. I just stop it. Stop it. You are not making any profit. Stop it. Especially if you know that you have tried everything you know how to do and the thing is not giving you profit. Stop it. Don't even try to stress yourself. Just stop it. If you know that you're into a Nigerian snacks and it's not giving you profit, stop it. That particular one, stop it. Welcome to Debbie's Kitchen live stream. Welcome. If you're joining me, I want you to comment. Thank you so much. Comment. We're talking about the cost of ingredients and their measurements. Hi, Gloria. Hi, Rita. Gabriel, Rita, hi. Thank you for joining Debbie's Kitchen live stream. We are talking about the cost of ingredients, as in of Nigerian snacks, and how we can cope. You can watch the live stream later on. I've talked about a whole lot of things. If you are into a Nigerian snacks business and it is not selling, what should you do? Or you are not making profit? Should you continue or should you stop? What do you think? What do you think, Rita? If you ask me, I will say you should stop it and look for something else or focus on the one that is selling. Hello, thank you so much for joining my live stream. I really do appreciate your time. Thank you, Joy. Thank you so much. As in, you know me, I don't like the live stream. as I tried today to come out. No problem, Jerry. You too try. Everybody is busy. Thank you for coming. I really do appreciate. So if you are into Nigerian snacks business and it's not selling, I want to know, what do you think you should do? You can increase your price. You can wait, oh, increase of price. Will you work? Will people pay? You know, when things are expensive, there are two things you can do. Number one, reduce the quantity or reduce the size and increase your price. Or number two, increase your quality and increase the price. If your own snacks is like any other snacks and you increase the price, people will not buy you. But the truth is, see, this whole thing is levels. If you should increase your quality, you can increase the price. People will come back. People will come back for you, because the truth is, it's not your fault that things are expensive. So if you should increase the price and they know that what you are doing is quality, that's why I used to advise people in Nigerian snacks. I say, see, the wahala that we used to do, we used to go into 2, 3, 4 Nigerian snacks. To me, it is wahala. Pick one. Even if you really must stretch yourself, don't pick more than 2. For example, you pick only donuts, or you pick only meat pie, or you pick only okay, Joy says she does not like you reducing. Yes, you cannot increase price and the quality is the same. Okay, one time I bought egg roll that the inside was raw. You will not tell me that egg roll is 500 and I now buy it, the inside is raw. I will just fling it. I won't come there again. Even if you want to go to either increasing price, there are 2 routes, like as I said. One is reducing quantity, making it smaller, and you maintain the price. Or you maintain quantity and increase the price. But if you are maintaining the same size, you must also increase quality to increase the price. I think the problem is quality. Most people that are into Nigerian snacks, their quality is 0. I'm sorry to say. Most of them learn from anybody and they just jump into the business. Their quality is 0. That's why I would say pick one. Sometimes I believe that if you pick, even if it's only meat pie that you are selling, and you make your quality top notch, see, but you can charge 1.5, people will pay. I went to Abuja and I tasted their meat pie. Error. I was angry. Can you imagine in Abuja? And if you see where they are selling this meat pie, one big plaza, this meat pie did not make sense at all. And I was like, why would somebody be selling this kind of plan? You cannot even do it well. So the problem about quality is a very big one. And that's why there's too many persons in the business. Still, you'll be looking for the one that is good. So I will advise, increase your quality. Increase your quality first. If your quality, increase your quality and be consistent with your quality. That is why my membership is coming up. And when I'm going to unveil it, if you know you want to learn one-on-one, you want one-on-one coaching. See, this thing, we don't pay for inside. I will tell you how you can start your snacks and you will make bad money from it. As in, let me know it's bad. I know things are expensive, but I'll just tell you to pick one snack. When I coach you one-on-one, you will pick the snacks, package the snacks, you will be in another level. You'll be making your money. So my membership class is coming up. So you should wait. When it is out, you will know. So many persons need one-on-one coaching. How you can make it now. Just pick one. You don't need so much. See, you don't need. I've seen people that are into Nigerian puff boys. They will just pick one. They will just pick one puff. The puff, they will turn the puff. There was one day I went to a junction in Ilorin. These 2 boys, these boys, they will soon build house with puff. I'm telling you. They just pick puff. They are not selling on northern Nigerian snack. They just pick puff. They took their time to package themselves so well. And the way people were buying from them, because their own was looking different. And I was like, this is what I used to always say. These boys, they've gotten the secret. They sell as if there's no tomorrow. And even if they should increase the price of their puff, because of their quality, they do not need to go into more than one Nigerian snacks. Because of their quality, the way those boys are selling, I won't be surprised if tomorrow they come with their Jeep and they built their house. I'm telling you. So, but we that are women will be looking, okay, this one is selling peanut, you might you enter. No, it's yogurt business that is selling now, you enter. Tomorrow, it's a small chop business, you enter. Next tomorrow, it's peanut business, you enter. Another day is cake, it's cake, or you enter. You are just jumping for one. There's no one you know how to do very well. That's the problem. The problem is not that things are expensive. My mom used to tell me something that when things are very expensive, that's when you make more money in business. And I used to say, how come? The truth is, if your product is of quality, when things are expensive, you keep increasing it, people will keep running after you. iPhone 14, iPhone 13, one of the most expensive phones, still people are still buying it. Why? I didn't know other phones, quality. The quality of the picture, the quality of everything, people will, even if people will complain, people are still buying it. So it's like that for any business. I think quality should be your focus now, not the price of things. I know the price of things have increased so much and is fluctuating, but my dear, focus on quality. Pay for the class, you will not regret it. Pay for the class. If you know anybody around you that can teach you well, pay for it. When I went on Instagram, I saw Nigerian snacks teaching 40,000 naira. I said, really? People were screaming that it's too much. That is it. They have quality. If you don't like it, you pass. They have quality. So focus on quality. People are still looking every day. People are looking for quality snacks where they can buy from. Some companies are looking for people that will supply them for their occasions, for their get together. They really can't find. Most of them end up going to fast food. Sometimes they go to fast food, they don't even get enough. Some of them will have to buy from 2 or 3 fast food just to meet up their demand. That's to tell you that this thing is still in demand, but only very few persons know how to do quality. We in Africa, we must learn to focus on quality rather than activity. We are so used to activity. Quality first. Get your quality right. Then when you have gotten your quality right, the second one is your packaging. Get your packaging right. When your quality, you've gotten your quality, find out how can I package these snacks that nobody will be able to resist it. Anybody that sees it cannot resist it. That should be your second focus. Then finally, after you have gotten the quality and the packaging, then you now do really a very rugged marketing. When you market very well, after you've gotten quality, when you market, because marketing is like telling people this is what you sell, this is what I sell. No matter how good your product is, you market. iPhone, they are still marketing their brand. Coca-Cola, any new brand they have, they market. So then finally you market. Most persons don't take time to market. They think it's not necessary. You must market. You must. If not, nobody will know what you are selling. As you are marketing and then now find out that wow, this thing is good and is really of good quality, and as long as you are consistent with your quality, which will be the fourth thing will not be consistency. I've done videos about this before. I'm just saying it again. Consistency in the taste, consistency in the packaging, consistency in the quality, whereby they will not come today is testing good, tomorrow is testing different. So it's very easy to actually excel in that area. I remember when I used to help my mom in the business, I used to wonder why people struggle. We were never able to meet up with demand. We were never. It was because my mom always tell me, do it well, quality. I really didn't understand then. Because we do not compromise on quality, we can the order was always there. We couldn't meet up. It was something that we could not meet up with. So when people don't complain that they don't do, I will ask, are you sure your quality is okay? And funny enough, when you now taste the snacks, either there's too much oil or too much salt or it's stale. So people use oil that is in frying fish to fry donuts or buns or egg roll. How come? How do you want that to sell? It will not sell now. You all use the same oil to fry fish. You use to fry egg roll. You need to fry donuts. Nobody will buy from you. Really. The oil you use for snacks should not be used to prepare stew. It should not be used to prepare stew, please. It should not be used to prepare stew. You should have it separately. That is why it's even good, so that you can know whether you are making profit. For example, you budgeted 30,000 naira for Nigerian snacks and you bought oil like 10,000 or 5,000. Buy flour like 5,000. for example, buy your sugar and everything, and you spend the money, you shouldn't use that oil to cook stew. It's for business. Do you get? For example now, so that you can tell if you are making profit or not, so that by the time you have exhausted the oil, the flour and everything, you should look at the money you have on you and say, wait, so how much profit have I made? I spent 30,000 naira and all my ingredients are finished and I've been selling. How much do I have? Okay, I have 50,000. Okay, do I still have any of the ingredients left? Okay, I still have some oil, I still have some sugar. Okay, 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 that means, let me see, what do I have on me? Okay, I have 50,000 naira. That means I made 20,000 naira from this business and I still have some ingredients left. Then you tell yourself, should I continue with this business? Yes, I can continue, because if I made 20,000, you go back to the market, maybe they've increased the price of things to 35,000 naira. You still have 15,000 naira left to restock and also come back. That is how you do business. Then number two, don't use money for business for asebi. I know it's funny. See, when you're in business, you have to be disciplined. That's not the time you are looking at the latest shoe and the latest bag. The time for that will come. Don't use business money for asebi. That's not the time to show up. Nobody is even looking at you. I know it sounds funny, but see, if you're into business, you must be disciplined. Let business money be business money. You cannot turn business money to feeding money. You cannot turn business money, okay, asebi, let me remove 5,000 naira from this money or whatever amount I used to go and pay for asebi. You are going to be in trouble. You will not know whether you are making profit. That's why some of you are not making profit. No, another thing, record keeping. Have a book. I've said that in my previous video. Have a book that you record what, okay, I bought this. Write the date you bought it. Write the amount you spent that day. After you've written the amount and you've sold everything, then you should come back and say, okay, and even as you are selling, Monday, I sold 5,000. Write it down. Keep the money. You don't touch that kind of money. You don't borrow it to people and say, borrow. Tell the person, I'm sorry, it's business money. I will restock. I don't have. If I have spare money, I will borrow. You don't borrow business money. That's number one thing. Discipline is where so many persons. Thank you, my sister. Discipline. That's why so many persons are missing it. You keep the money. Then you sold on Tuesday. Okay, I sold 10,000 on Tuesday. Tuesday, write that date. Write the date, the month, the year. Tuesday, I sold 10,000 naira. There are even apps that will help you with that. If you check, there are apps. But I just believe that even if you have apps that does record keeping for you, you should have a book also in case that phone gets missing. So have a book as a backup, even if you are going to use those apps. There are apps that has to do with record keeping and all of that. Write it down. On Wednesday, 15,000 naira, write it down. At the end of that week, by the time you've exhausted everything you bought, you can now say, okay, I sold 30,000 naira. Go back to where you kept the money. How much do I have there? I have there. That's why the number one tip I mentioned was bulk buy. See, with bulk buy, it is easy for you to know if you are making profit or not. Some of you don't even know if you are making profit or not. No record keeping, no discipline. You do not buy things bulk buy. If you don't buy things bulk buy the way things are expensive, you cannot know if you are making profit. You cannot be buying things 1.5 and start a business. The way things are expensive, it won't work. If you don't have the money to do bulk buy, wait until you gather enough. Because if you spend 30,000 naira, for example, to buy things or whatever amount, I know I have viewers from Ghana, viewers from Kenya, wherever country you are working from, any currency you are using to buy things in bulk. When you bought them, at least minimum of quarter bag or like 3 paint rubber, shall start from somewhere. When you have exhausted those ingredients, you cannot tell how much have I sold, how much is left. You will know if you spend such amount of money buying the ingredients. By the time they have exhausted and you did not touch that money, you can go back and count. Okay, this is what I sold, this is what is left. Then the next thing you do is reinvest the money back into the business. Business is discipline. Sometimes the first 1 year of your business, you will not use that money to buy anything. People will not tell you. They will tell you you want to, it's not like that. The first 1 year, you may not use that money to buy anything for yourself. You will just be reinvesting it into the business. Depending on how well you start and how fast it grows. Then after 1 year, baby, you cannot start paying yourself. Instead of you just taking any money, no. If, for example, the profit you make a month is 30,000 naira, you can say, after paying your tithes, for example, you can say 5,000 naira out of that 5,000 naira profit is my own salary. Pay yourself, because if you don't pay yourself, you have needs. You will not dip hand and collect any money. That's when you do not know whether you make. Pay yourself so that you can say, okay, if I'm making 30,000 naira profit, I'm going to pay myself 5,000 naira. After you pay yourself 5,000 naira, then you can now reinvest the other money back into the business. So business is a gradual thing. That's why so many persons don't like business. What they want to do, they want to just go to a place you can work and they will pay you. But the problem with that one is that after working in a place for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, you really find out that you don't have anything that you have built for yourself. Business takes time to grow. Whether it's Nigerian business, it takes time to grow. If you want it to thrive, it takes time. So you have to be patient. You have to be disciplined. You have to pray and tell God to give you ideas on what to do. You have to think of expansion. Look beyond the way people do things locally. Think of expansion. Think of packaging. Use social media to your advantage. Use your Instagram handle to market your business. Use your Facebook page to market your business. Run ads if you can afford it. Business is not what you just close your eye, open your eyes to grow overnight. No, it's like a child. I see business. If you ask me, I see business like a child that you gave birth today, a baby girl that you gave birth today. The first day you gave birth to the child, she's literally a baby. You are breastfeeding the baby, taking care of the baby. 1 year, 2 years. When the baby is 2 years, you can tell the baby, go and bring cup for me. The baby will give you cup of water. 3 years, okay, go and bring my shoe. The baby will ask you, mommy, which shoe? Your black shoe. She will bring it for you. You can't tell a 1-year-old person the color of shoe. The 1-year-old baby will bring another shoe. By the time that child gets to 8-9 years, she can wash plates for you. She can cook for you. She can clean for you. That is the way I see business. Your beginning period, you are literally feeding the business. You are just going to be investing like the way you just keep feeding a newborn baby. Your beginning period, you are just going to be putting in capital. That's not the time you start saying, I want to buy the latest shoe. I want to buy. You know, we in Africa, we like to show off. We like to show off. That's our problem. We like to show off. Yes, thank you, my sister. Start from somewhere. Discipline is a must. Yes, start from somewhere. We like to show up. I would advise everybody, start building a business for yourself. If you're in your 30s, you are in your late 20s, as a woman, start doing something. Don't sit down. Start doing something. If you start doing a business as 28 and you are consistent, you are disciplined, you keep improving yourself, you give quality. By the time you get to 35, you would have gone somewhere. So please, let us start somewhere. Start somewhere. Discipline yourself. You don't need to show off to show people that, yes, you are doing this, you are doing that. You don't need to be in all the parties to show people that you are there. Sit down and build your business. If you read the Bible talks about building your business, then build your house. Business is building, takes time, it's gradual. So start from somewhere for your Nigerian business to thrive. Focus on 1 or 2 Nigerian snacks. Things are very expensive. Things are very expensive. Yes, I want to talk about my measuring stuff. Sometimes when I use tablespoon, some of you will ask me, what kind of tablespoon do you use? Is it the big tablespoon or the small tablespoon? The tablespoon I use for my ingredients is 15 mils. It's the big tablespoon. So please, if your tablespoon is not up to 15 mils, yes, if your tablespoon is not up to 15 mils, then please use 1.5 of it. Any of my recipes, please take note of that. And those of us in Nigerian snacks, we need to be, yes, my sister, we need to have multiple streams of income. As in we need it. That multiple streams of income is a topic for another day. It's a topic for another day. I don't want to dive into that topic yet. I'm working on that one. That will be a topic for another day. But we need to build multiple streams of income. And if you're in your 20s, you're in your 30s, thank God for you. You have time. I tell you, have time to build. And don't compare yourself with another person. If you're into Nigerian business, snacks business, don't compare yourself to another person. Do what works for you. Some of you, what is working for you is fish roll. It's Nigerian fish roll that's working for you. Focus on it and see how you can take yours to become exceptional. See, you can make money from anything. Oh. You can make money from anything if you know how to package it well. And if you know how to do it well, you can make money from anything. You can. Is it not a yellow plate that's package puff puff and put what they put inside? They put milk and condensed milk in that puff puff. And I think they sell it, I don't know how much, I think it's 2.5 or 1.5, I can't recall now. Ordinary puff puff. Oh. Somebody, if they told you they will sell puff puff, somebody told you that puff puff will be sold for 2.5, will you believe? Packaging. It's the packaging. So step up your packaging if you want to step up. This one, people that sell in restaurants, do you price that same egg roll that you buy by the roadside for 200 naira? You go to restaurant, they will tell you pop has levels. So they went to put condensed milk and powdered milk and put Oreo biscuits. That I think it's around 2.5 yellow plate, and people are buying the same pop because they packaged it. So when you are into Nigeria, you should be thinking of the exceptional way to package your own. Even if it's only fish roll, you can do your fish roll and put pepper and do one thing and sprinkle one thing on top and sprinkle chocolate and just just do it and package it one way, one transparent pack. Then you will sell it to 5. People will buy. See, there are people that have this money that are ready to spend if they know that what they are getting has levels. So it's really the packaging. So people that are complaining are those that are not packaging their products well. Those that are packaging, as the price of things are going up, they are increasing the price and people will still come and patronize them. So that's just the truth. So that's the packaging. So I think we've dealt with thriving, how you can thrive, the cost of ingredients, and how you can thrive. So we've talked about, I'll just go through it again. Number 1 is focus on what is working for you. Focus on what is working for you. This thing of jumping from one business to another or doing the raining business, not about the raining business, what is working for you. If you're a Nigerian puff puff, that is working for you. If it is fish roll, that is working for you. If it is bread, that is working for you. If it is donut, that is working for you. If it is meat pie, that is working for you. Whichever one you know it is really working for you, just leave the rest. You don't need the rest that will be a distraction or drain capital from you. Focus on that one. Then secondly, think of how you can become very good in that one. That is the quality. Go and meet people. Find how you can make your own extra. Find out you can add something extra to your own. Just like how yellow plates did their puff puff and added condensed milk and added powdered milk to their own. Just to give something extra to their puff puff from the usual puff puff people buy around. So find how you can do same to that particular snack you have decided to focus on. Do something extra. Then finally package it well. After you've done something, look for how you can package it well. Because when you package it well and think of how you can ship it to different states or different areas. Don't look at your locality alone. No. Think of how you can ship it. I saw somebody doing banana bread online, I think on Instagram, and she was shipping it. I think she was shipping it out of the country. I don't know. Banana bread, who would have thought that they can ship banana bread out of the country? You can. Find out how you can package that your fish roll so that it can be shipped from Nigeria all the way to the UK. People will buy here if you do it well. They are preservatives. Do your research. Don't just sit down at local level. Think big. Think big. Think big. That is when you will now stop struggling with the cost of things, when you know that you've taken your things global. That is the reason why I'm saying focus on one, because there's so much you can do with just one snack. So much when you know how to do it well and know how to package it well. You can ship it to neighboring countries, to Ghana, to Togo, to other countries, when the quality of your packaging is different from the rest that people are used to. So after packaging, then you can go on out to market. TikTok is there, your Instagram handle is there, Facebook is there. All these are areas that will help you. Then another thing we talked about, record keeping. After marketing, record keeping, you have to keep record of what you sell. Have a book, or there are apps for record keeping. Find out those apps and use them. Even if you have apps, have a book. In case your phone gets missing or so, you can also use the book to go back. Then let business things be kept business. When you're talking about business things, let business things be for business. Don't use oil or butter for baking to eat bread and tea with your children. Neither will you use oil for frying your egg roll or your donuts to cook stew or to fry fish. I mentioned an experience of where one of my friends bought an egg roll. She found out that woman use fish oil fish oil to fry egg roll. It doesn't make sense. So let business things be for business. It's discipline. Then reinvest in your business. That's one thing you should do. Reinvest in your business. Don't use business money for you made 30,000 naira profit this month. This month is good. Oh, it's not all months in business that the same. Business is like this. It fluctuates. There is a month that you sell well, another month it will go up. It is like this. So you don't get, if you sell well, don't get excited. Think about, okay, this thing is doing well. How can I expand? How can I expand this business? That's not the time for you to start buying the latest shoe or the latest clothes. Latest things, according to what they used to say, better to know the finish for market. If you don't buy it today, you buy it tomorrow. So, but if you build the business today, it will take care of you tomorrow. Thank you, my sister. Thank you for your support. Thank you, Joy. Joy Bliss Concept. I really do appreciate. Yes, so thank you, Joy Bliss Concept. I really do appreciate. Gabriel, Rita, thanks for joining. Ayola Ifeyinwa, thank you for joining. I'm appreciating Joy Bliss Concept. My sister, you are the best. Thanks for your support. Thanks for joining. So if you must increase your price, remember what we talked about here. Make sure you increase quality. Yes, increase quality. There is another thing you can do. You can make price for everybody. For example, make the one of quality, put it there very high. For example, let me use egg roll for example. You can make egg roll 1,000, very good quality. Another set of egg roll 500. You will reduce the quality. Another one 200, maybe half egg or quarter egg. Reduce the quality. You understand? Or quarter egg. You may not reduce the quality, but reduce the size. So you can make different price range. I see Peak Milk does that very well. Peak Milk will tell you they have their sachet, small sachet for those that cannot afford the big sachet. They have the other sachet, that's the other big sachets for Peak Milk. Then they have the tin. Even the tin, they have the tin, the Odogu tin, the one that is very big for those that can afford. So it's a secret. That's why I said focus not more than one or two. You can create a range of products where you have egg roll of 1,000, very rich, big egg roll, 500 for example, half egg, half egg, if possible, half quarter egg. Increase the quality of your business, but make it of various range so that different persons can actually. So when they come, oh, this one is 1,000, this one is 500, this one is 200, is half egg. This one is 100 naira, is quarter egg. I don't know that you understand me. So you can make yours of various price range. Even if it's fish roll, big one, this big one is 300. This is 200. Even if it's buns, you can make 2 buns. You can make 1 buns 100 naira. Make a smaller one of 15 naira. Make very small ones. So give your customer options, because I've noticed one thing about people. When you give them option, they will know that it is not your fault that they cannot buy. It is their money, that the money that they have. So increasing options has a way of giving people opportunity to choose. People are satisfied when they can choose. They don't say, that one is 100 naira, how come it's 100 naira, how come the rest are small? This one is the price. So you give them options to choose, so that they will not say, how come your own is very expensive. Even when people know that things are expensive, they'll be looking at you and making it look as if it's your fault. It's not your fault. So give them options. The ones that you want to sell expensive, put it there expensive. People that like it will come and buy, as long as it tastes well, as long as you're taking care of quality. So you can put it like that and tell them that. So give your customer options. That's one way to deal with the cost of goods. Give them options. The ones that are cheap, let them be very small. The ones that are medium, the ones that are expensive, let them be big. I don't know. So give your customers option. We see it in bread. Bread have different sizes. So you go and pick the one you want. So it's like that. So give your customers options. And as long as you're taking care of quality, I believe that you are not going to, yes, and different colors. She talked about and different colors. If you want to make your own different colors, if it is Nigerian snacks, you want to make your own different colors, you can. For example, you can do that for donuts. You can do that for maybe cake. You can do that for, depends on how creative you can be. Be creative. The way the business has gotten really competitive is for the creative mind. So It's for the creative mind. Be creative. Be creative. Creative. Puff puff. Puff puff pepper soup. Puff puff jollof. It's not only, don't just copy what other people are doing. You can do puff puff pepper soup, puff puff jollof. Don't mind me. I'm just saying be creative. Be creative with your snack. The reason why most of us are not getting customers, or we are struggling because we are doing what everybody is doing. Be creative and find out what works for you. Find out what works for you. Be creative. So that is one way you can actually keep your customers. People want something different. Give them options and give them varied prices, and make sure in all you do not compromise quality. Quality is the thing. When people can trust you with their quality, with the quality of your snacks, see, they will come back. It will take time, especially when you're starting out. It will take time, but over time they will learn to, like, no, this person does not compromise on quality. So if you are still online, what would you like to see on Debbie's Kitchen? Let me use in the coming weeks. I've been doing bulk recipes recently. We have been showing bulk production. I did for Nigerian egg roll. Yes, let me answer that question. And somebody was asking me, why do I need to add egg roll to my yeast to my egg roll? Is it going to increase the quantity of the egg roll because she's not making profits from egg roll? I've had so many questions about Nigerian egg roll. Let me trash it now. See, yeast has a way of making your egg roll light and fluffy, and it's going to be good for you because if your dough is light and fluffy, you will use less dough. When you add a little bit of yeast, not so much yeast, I have ingredients and measurements, you can check it on my channel, that has to do with yeast. When you add yeast to your egg roll recipe, it makes it lighter and more fluffy. It makes it lighter and more fluffy, so it helps. What that does for you is that you to reduce the quantity of flour you are using, because sometimes baking powder, especially the one in Nigeria, they are not so active. So if you are buying baking powder, please don't buy the small cup, buy the big one. Except you are sure that the small cup is active, buy the big one, and make sure you look at the expiring dates. Look at the expiring dates of your the baking powder in Nigeria. If you are in the UK, you don't have issues. Your baking powder in the UK is very active. A little goes a long way. But when you now add egg roll yeast, I would advise to use instant yeast. That's the best. Don't stress yourself to use active dry yeast that you need to proof. Use instant yeast so that you just add it directly to your flour. You don't need to allow your egg roll to proof. I'm just answering. You do not need it. Just go on out to fry. What the yeast does is that it makes your egg roll light and fluffy. Number one, it makes your flour proof a bit. So you use little less flour, which can also give you more profits because you're going to be using less flour. Then secondly, it makes your egg roll light and fluffy. Yes, your egg roll will be light and fluffy. You're not going to have heavy egg roll. Because if you use a baking powder, if your baking powder is not so active, you're going to have your egg roll will be very heavy. And when it is heavy, sometimes the inside will be raw and it won't taste nice. So that yeast will make your flour light and make your dough cook well all the way through. So if you're not adding yeast to your egg roll, you could try it. Look at my ingredients and measurement videos. There are lots of them on my channel. Look at them. Look at them very well, and you are going to see the quantities of ingredients and measurements for your various quantity of egg roll using yeast. I have for yeast, and I have for yeast and baking powder. No, I have for yeast and baking powder, and I have for baking powder alone. Please check my channel and watch those videos. They'll be of great help to you. Then finally, for puff puff. For puff puff, I did an ingredients and measurement video for puff puff recipe. For the yeast for that video, please adjust the yeast to your taste. Adjust the yeast to your taste. There's a way, because of people watching from different countries, I used to have issues with what is obtainable from this country and from that country. But when it has to do with yeast, add yeast to your taste. Do you understand? You can adjust those ingredients and measurements. The measurements and ingredients video are not the final ingredients. No, they are not the final one. Please adjust. I just use those ones to give you a guide so that it will be easy for you. But if you find out that I'm not so comfortable with this quantity of sugar that Debbie's Kitchen is giving me, I'm not so comfortable with the baking powder, I think I'm not so comfortable with this, I think I should adjust it. Please be free. Be free to adjust it to your taste, because I just feel that the ones you may not adjust, do not adjust your butter, especially if you are frying your snacks, to affect you. You can adjust your sugar, adjust your salt, adjust your yeast, and adjust your baking powder. That is for that. That will help you make your snacks to your taste. So now I want to talk about what kind of videos do you people want to see on Debbie's Kitchen? If you are live, I want you to comment. So anytime you see this video, you may decide to watch this live stream later on. So comment on the kind of videos you want to see on Debbie's Kitchen. What kind of videos would you like to see on Debbie's Kitchen? Comment. Comment on the kind of videos you want to see next. I've been on Bok snacks video. I did for samosa, I did for egg roll, I did for buns, and I did for puff. Yes, so I've done for that. I think that's okay. The rest of them, I have the ingredients and measurement video for the rest of them, so you can check them out. I think I went in details. God, people should encourage me. Oh, the kind of work the kind of work I used to do to give people those videos, Kai. Yeah, you should encourage me. So please watch those videos, like and share. Please, I beg you, watch my videos till the end. Some of you will just watch the ingredients and jump. You're not encouraging us. Watch the video till the end. It helps. That's the only thing you can give us. That's, you don't pay us for this information. If it was to be a master class, you will pay. Some of these things I'm giving you, even master class, you don't get it from it. I know. Some of these things I give you on my channel, if you are going to join a master class, you won't get it from this master class. Please, if you are joining me, comment. I want to thank you personally. I want to thank you, and I want to appreciate you for joining. So please comment, please comment, please comment, please comment. Yes, please comment. I don't want it to just, I want to see that you are there. I want to thank you personally. You all are special to me. Please watch our videos till the end. I'm begging you. We are begging you. Any of my videos I upload, watch them till the end. You will learn. We take our time, our energy to make those videos. So take time to watch those our videos to the end. That is one way you can support this ministry. Debbie's Kitchen. And I will always try my best to give you the best. We are working day and night to give you the best videos on this channel. So if you have any questions, again, bring your questions, bring your suggestions, and we will trash it. If your 1 kg of buns, okay, does not give you up to 50 pieces of buns, I've talked about it before. Check your ingredients. Maybe you are using too little baking powder, or the amount of butter, sugar, flour ratio, something is missing. Your bun should give you at least 49 to 50 pieces. Because even the one I did that gave me 50 pieces, my buns was big. So if your bun should be the regular size, you should have at least 50 pieces. If your buns is too dense, your baking powder is not active, or you're not using the right quantity of baking powder, your buns will not proof well when frying. Because once you cut your buns into the oil, it's going to increase in size if you are using the right amount of baking powder. So if yours is not going on like that, that means your baking powder is not active, or the amount of baking powder you use is not enough. So if I'm saying 1 tablespoon, I'm repeating it again. It is 15 ml tablespoon. Is the big size. Those of you that have been asking me, is the big size. So if yours is the small size, you may need to increase the quantity of baking powder. Because if you use my own big size tablespoon measurement, it will not be enough for you. So I think that is it. Then finally, those of us asking me, I want to start Nigerian snacks business. So how do I go about it? The first thing you should do is find out the one you want to. Take your time and decide on the one you want to do. And whichever Nigerian snacks you want to do, find out, is it in demand? So many of us are into businesses that is already saturated or is no longer in demand. The first thing you should do is when you want to start when you want to go into Nigerian snacks business, find out the Nigerian snacks that is in demand. Some of them, they are either saturated or they are not in high demand. If the Nigerian snacks you are going into is not in high demand, then you are going to struggle because your customers are not going to be much. Like, I don't know of spring rolls and samosas, but I think small shop business is not what you do every day. So if you are going into that business, you may need other business on the side to keep you going, because you may get orders every day, you may not get orders every day. That is an example. So look at the demand of that business. Then secondly, find out if it is in demand, find out what people are complaining about that business that you want to correct. Find out those that are in the business, where are they getting it from? Because you are coming into that business that may other persons may be in before. So find out what's the problem you are coming to solve. Don't just start a business without solving any problem. Find out the problem you are coming to solve in that Nigerian snacks business. People may be complaining that Nigerian donuts that I'm buying is too hard. Then make sure you find out how you can make your own very fluffy so that you will be a very good competitor to those already in the business. You get what I'm saying? Some people are complaining that the donuts the egg I used to buy is not good. The thing is raw and it does not taste nice. Find out how you can enhance the taste of your own diet to look exceptional. So that when people taste your own, they will know that your own is just an answer to what they've been looking for. Some people are saying fish roll absorb excess oil. Find out how your own will not absorb excess oil. All these are the things you have to learn. It's the quantity of ingredients people are using that is causing it, or the way there are other factors. So make sure any Nigerian snacks you are into, you are coming to solve a particular problem. That is why you focus on one. That's why I usually advise focus on one. You are coming to solve a particular problem. Like I'm sure the person that did the yellow plate puff puff, the idea, though I'm not in the person's head, but from business perspective and experience I've had in business, I'll tell you the person wanted a way whereby puff puff can be packaged beyond the usual streets. Beyond the usual way puff puff is being packaged on the streets. I'm sure that's what the person wanted. And the person took puff puff to a level whereby people can buy it anywhere and still see it as something that is acceptable. So the person packaged it beyond the way people are packaging it on the streets. So you should take your own to another level. Find out there is a problem. Every Nigerian snack, you are not starting it just to make money. You are starting it to solve a problem for your customers. Once you can solve that problem for your customers, you will sell. The profit will follow. So that's why you don't do it like others. You do it in a way your own will solve problem. Like for me now, we say in Nigeria, very good meat pie is very scarce till today, because I've tasted meat pie when I was in Ilori. I tasted meat pie when I was in Abuja, and I found the same problem. So even Nigerian meat pie also, there is still that deficiency. Not everybody knows how to do it very well. So many persons are good at making the crust, but the inside there is a problem. So if you are, for example, now you are not going into Nigerian meat pie, your own angle now will be to find out how you can make your meat pie filling extremely delicious. That is where your angle will come from. Extremely delicious. So that is where your angle. With that, you will not be a very good competitor to those that have been in the business. Because when people test your own and they notice that you don't just have a very good crust, but the inside is really delicious there, my dear. You can tell them that meat pie is 1.5. They will buy for me because they won't get it elsewhere. So any Nigerian snacks you are going, the mindset you should go is not I want to make profits. Profit is as a result of giving value. Your mindset should be I want to solve a problem. What are people complaining about Nigerian buns? What are people complaining about Nigerian egg roll? What are people complaining about Nigerian fish roll? What are people complaining about any Nigerian snack? How can I solve this problem? If you are going into small chop, find out where people are complaining, then that is now what you are going to focus on and make that part of you, of your own Nigerian snacks, exceptional. That is it. How did Cowbell get into business? Cowbell found out that people that were selling milk were always having their own in tin. Like when we were growing up, milk was always in tin. There was no sachets, if you can remember, when we were growing up. There was no sachets. Cowbell came from another angle and started making sachets and said, okay, let us solve this problem so that those that cannot buy the big pack, they can buy the small pack. That is how Cowbell started doing sachet too. Started advertising the sachet, and people started saying that so we can have milk small. We always know milk to be insane. If you don't have money to buy tin, does that make you not drink milk? Cowbell now brought it. When Cowbell brought small sachet, that was how people started rushing Cowbell though, and that's how Cowbell became popular. It's the same business secret anywhere. Look for a problem that those in that business have not solved before you enter. Don't just enter because people are learning cake. You enter. Thank you very much, Jane Chinere. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's what I'm saying. Don't enter. Now, the only thing on the internet is business, how to make money. It is simple. This concept is simple. Look for a problem. After you have looked for the problem, go back and think how you can solve that problem for people. See, behind every problem, my sister, is money. Behind every problem you are seeing on the streets is money. The truth is that we are running away from problem. If you want to start any business, go to the street, you will see enough problem. Go back and pick one of these problems and say, how can I solve it? That is business, so you will start making money. Once you can solve that problem from people, because nobody is solving that problem, people will pay anything to get your service. But what we are having, people are duplicating solution. Somebody is already doing this business and the business already saturated. You enter, you will struggle. This is just on the side, you will struggle. I know there are so many persons. Somebody was telling me that I should talk about business people can do from home on my channel. That's what I'm telling you now. Look for a problem and solve it. Look for a problem and solve it. That is business for you. It's not about Nigerian snacks. It's not about small chops. It's not about cake. It's not about peanuts business. It's not about yogurt business. It's not about that. The core behind all of this is to solve a problem. The owner of Gala did something. He said, how can I make a start? I don't know whether people know Gala. Gala now, if you're in Lagos, there's no Nigerian person that does not know Gala. How did that person start the business? He said, how can I do a snack that people can eat when they're in hold up? You see, somebody got inspiration from hold up. And he now did Gala. That is why the only place they hawk Gala is in hold up, if you are somebody that stayed in Lagos. Is hold up. That was how the person started Gala business and started selling it in hold up. In fact, you don't sell Gala. It's usually the people started selling Gala in shops. Usually you now go to shop and you will now see Gala. Or those people Biggie. Before people started copying Gala, we now had Biggie. We now have, you know the names. But the original concept of Gala was to solve a problem for people that are in hold up and are hungry. What can we give them that we feeling? So the person had to form Gala recipe. And Gala only lasts for 2 weeks. And yeah, after 2 weeks, it has expired. So the person did a snacks that can last for 2 weeks, which is unlike the usual snacks we are used to. So my sister, be creative. I said my live stream is going to end by 8 p.m. and this is 8 p.m. This is already past 8. If you want me to talk about topics about money, whatever thing you want me to talk about on my channel, please comment in the comment section. I will go through it then. Jane Chinyere, thank you for stopping by my channel. Joybly Concepts, thank you for stopping. My wonderful sister, you are the best. Gabriel, I really appreciate you. Ayola, Ifenyuwa, I love you guys. I really appreciate you. We are wrapping up. We said we are ending by 8 and this is 8. I do not want to exceed 8 o'clock. If you have not watched, you can go back and watch this live stream. We talked about so many things about Nigerian snacks business. We have done justice. I've talked about different concepts. So you can go through this live stream and watch it again. And see you in my next one. Bye-bye. Good to have you here. See you next time.